Today we got the Pentel White X100W-LD large chisel marker.
JakesB.
This is made in Japan, and I got this one from fadebomb.com. So besides the obvious Japanese writing, the first thing I noticed different about this packaging is this tab here. It's easy to open tab. I have a theory on why you don't see this type of stuff on American products. Because we'll steal it. You can't just make it easier for us to open stuff up and not expect us to want to take it.
That's just the reality of my truths.
A really nice looking marker, fatty version of the Pentel Shorty, and it comes full all the way. The Pentel White comes with a hard style firm nib. The fibers are really compressed in here well. It's definitely meant to last a long time while you're writing on rough stuff.
So let's go.
The invaders.
Now normally the nib will naturally get worn down and flared out from getting up with the marker, making it easy to get those thicker lines that you're looking for. But I'll just do it right here to give you a fast example. So personally, I like the white by itself, but since I got some Steve Garvey right here, I figured we'd give it the good old Green Ranger special.
Allow me to demonstrate the skill of
JakesB.
Alright man, so this Pentel White is a dope marker, you know what I mean? It's got that old school feel, classic shit to it. It's like a kind of a vintage marker because it's not as easy to find as a Shorty is. It's a lot bigger, so that's always good for getting up more. And it comes with a chisel nib that you don't really see that often. But to be honest, I don't consider the Pentel to be an everyday carry type of marker, at least not this size. The Shorty at least has the advantage of being small and more easy to conceal. Now don't get me wrong, I still love the Pentel White, and I'm definitely not against mobbing around with a large marker on me. But if I'm going to be carrying something big on me like that, it needs to be way more ready for action than this is.
JakesB.
So the Pentel is a good marker. There's just a few things that are keeping it from being great. The first problem is the way that you have to refill this marker. You can't open the body, so you have to manually drip feed it. And that just takes so long, way longer than what I showed in the video. The second problem is the cap. Not only is the Pentel the hardest marker to get open when it gets even the slightest amount of paint on it, but it's got this lid that's got a really narrow hole for the nib to rest in. The Pentel nib is most known for getting flared out and being able to get the wide lines that we all like. So if you get the nib shredded, you're getting paint on it. And you're also running the risk of getting the nib stuck inside the cap. You're gonna end up having to grab it with your fingers and getting paint on your hand, or it might even fall out on the floor. And the last thing that the nib has a problem with is that it gets blocked up when it gets hit with just a little bit of dust or debris. It just seems like there's way too many things to have to worry about when I'm using this marker, so for the most part, he stays home. For example, here's a couple of spots that I seen that just look like they were gonna give the nib some trouble.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.